They know how to play, and we're not going to wait any longer. Tip-off going. Let's see if the superstition goes, and it goes right to the Philippines, Chris.
Oh, hey, I'm not superstitious, but I'm a little stitious. I like it when a team wins the opening tip. As we see a monstrous dunk early on there from Dom Preach. It's going to be Portugal in the light jerseys and the Philippines in the blue. Best of 3 series, just like we saw in the semis and the grand final right there. One of these teams is taking home some silverware. The bronze medal up for grabs. And like we said at the top of the show, bragging rights to be able to walk around and tell people, you know what? We are the 3rd best country in the world at NBA 2K because this is the premier 2K competition in the world right now. Make no mistake.
And these are going to last couple of games. Me and you will be doing for just a little bit, and I'm excited to do it with you, my brother. This is 𝐒𝐮𝐬𝐬, also known as Trumpet Monkey. I'm Vince Chang, Vince Chang 21, but also known as The Energy. Let's go, baby. Another 3 for the Philippines.
A strong opening of the account here for the Philippines, 5-0. Playing with a lot of wind in their sails here. That home crowd has definitely pumped them up. If you look at the player cameras, you can see a lot of Filipino fans actually over Dom Preach's shoulder right there. Henry Jones, a.k.a. the law firm, trying to get his team on the board here. PT Creative, 5 to shoot. Got to find a shot. Nice Henry Jones dunk. Beautiful pass right there.
That was powerful. That was graceful. I like to see it from the Portugals. But let's see if Philippines can answer back. LCB. I already saw a young lady in the crowd saying, LCB, that's my point guard. And I love the hometown heroes doing what they do best, representing their country. Going to that clue. Or in that short corner. Almost missed that pass. 𝐸𝐿. Right there, baby. I'm liking it. I'm combining LCB and 𝐒𝐫𝐿, calling him 𝐒𝐿 because he was levitating right there.
Well, to quote Naughty by Nature, you down with LCB? Yeah, you know me. And listen to that Filipino crowd get behind their team here as Portugal get a bucket of their own. Already chirping a little bit, 7-5 in this one. 2 highly competitive squads, opponents who know each other all too well. But let's not forget, they're friends now as well, because everybody's been living here under the same roof this week, getting to know one another. The camaraderie is real, but when the sticks get picked up, it's do or die.
There's no friends between those lines, only enemies. Henry Jones, the law firm, big fella, not able to knock it down. Full court pass, ice too fast, he's way too quick. Giving a clue, stopping the transition with the foul. That was a big brain play by Portugal.
First team foul.
2:43 less than the first quarter right here. The Targaryen LCB finding an open spot right there. Dom Preach setting that pick perfectly so this point guard can hammer home that 3. The lead is 10-5.
Unleashing that beast, unleashing that predator. I like it. Let's get more instinct in here. I'm feeling like I'm in Jurassic Park. 2 of these Apex going back and forth. Simon B. Bowling in the corner, pump fake, unable to knock it, but it's swatting out his hands. Dom Preach, great defense, always hand the passing lane. Sneaky B going for that beautiful dunk, getting 10-7.
Just what the doctor wanted there from Portugal. Here comes the inbound. LCB coming up the court. Great dish right there to Don. Back out to ice too fast. Didn't realize how open he was. Pulling it up. Beautiful shot. 12-7.
They're just dancing on the court like a 𝐇𝐞𝐫𝐞 performance. They're now in sync, going back and forth. 12-7. Let's see how Portugal didn't respond. Simon B. Ballin trying to take it on top of the court. Give it to No Brain Salazar. No Brain Salazar with the behind the back, but a quick foul stopping him. Okay, I see him.
And the lads are pumped. Having a quick sip of Red Bull right there. Shout out to our sponsor, Red Bull. Red Bull gives you wings. It's certainly given us the wings to get through the finals today. That's for sure, Vince. We've needed it. High octane gameplay as PT Creative finds himself open. Hammers home that 3-pointer.
That play had beauty and rhythm of a Fado song echoing through the streets of Lisbon. And again, both these squads equally matched, as you said. They have that chemistry. They have that brotherhood. But let's see who's going to come out on top. eFIBA Season 3 World Finals.
It was a deep 2 for 𝐶𝐿, and he made it count. Here comes PT Creative back the other way. So calm, collected on the sticks. No Brain Salazar with that iconic, I want to call it a pink mohawk, but we know it's meant to be red. Making it rain there from about 17 feet. Nice shot.
They're going blow for blow, pound for pound. I thought USA would be the Sparks and Clark, but this is the game we've been waiting for. All the money's on the table. Who you gonna bet on? LCB, one more time for 3.
Rattles home the three-pointer right there. Getting the hometown user-friendly rattle. Salazar, triple threat position. Pick and roll, Henry Jones working the ball well. PT Creative with a man on him. Big old board there from Henry Jones and a reach-in foul.
Tracking down that board.
In the bonus already as well. That crept up on us.
Scrappy, scrappy, scrappy.
At the line for 2, Jones.
Can't get both the free throws. Down the other end, LCB finds himself wide open, doing a little moonwalk celebration there as he bangs home another three-pointer. He's feeling himself here. It's a 20-point performance here from the Philippines, and we know they can make triple digits. So you got to watch out if you're Portugal coming back with a 3 of their own, though.
But beautiful artistry from PT Creative, making this court his canvas, going back and forth with the strong Filipino team. Ice too fast, taking his time, slowing it down. As you see, LCB is activated right to Don Preach, preaching to all the big men out here that he's here to slam down that rim.
Still, big old angry dunk right there. First quarter in the books. Philippines leading 22-16 here, Vince. Impressive performance. On track, maybe for triple digits. We haven't seen that so far at the World Finals. That would be special if they could pull that off here in the bronze medal series. That's a big old block there. Don't Preach says return to sender. Elvis has entered the building.
They gotta run, get to the chopper.
PT Creative trying to work himself open, has to pick up the dribble. Risky pass. Salazar comes down with the throw. 3 to shoot, off balance 3. No way, right? Fantastic rebounds here from the Philippines. LCB gets fouled. Gonna have an inbound here. 19 seconds left on the shot clock.
22-16. Going with this inbound 4-3-3. Left in the second. Don Preach, jab step, give it to LCB. Trying to find some space. Great defense from Portugal. Almost had a steal. Got to keep your hands to yourself. You may get that reach-in foul. Ice too fast. Off the glass. Couldn't do it that.
Uncharacteristic miss from him by his own high standards. Not throwing any shade whatsoever. PT Creative is going to get fouled from beyond the arc right there, so we're going to shoot 3 free throws right now.
All right, these are called gimmies, baby. Take your time, bend your knees, and go for a swish. 2. I got to learn Portuguese. 3.
Look at us getting multilingual on the desk. Here comes LCB back the other way. Pulls up the dribble, hits Social at the top of the key. Preach thought about setting a pick right there. That's fantastic defense there from No Brain Salazar, though. Pulls up the dribble, gives it to PT Creative, and finds himself open and says, you know what? I think I'm going to shoot it. Cuts his lead to 1.
Stop, pop, then let it drop. 1-point game, 22-21. Still in the second. Let's see what LCP is going to do with the rock. The Targaryen giving it to the other one. Don Preach, look at their hair. They're part of the same clan. Giving it right there. Clue. He had no clue where he was, but still was able to score.
Fantastic put away right there. 3-point lead here for the Philippines. PT Creative has looked solid all tournament. Pulls up for a little floater jumper, can't get it to drop. 3:19 left to play here in the second quarter. LCB from the shoulder, banging it home. Very nicely done.
From you know me. That's LCB, and he's ready to play, baby.
PT again, hitting Henry Jones, AKA the law firm. He's filing that paperwork, but the Philippines say rejected with a quick steal right here and a reach-in foul. Stopping the transition.
Great turnover. Just keeping that hand in the passing lane. Keeping the possession to the blue and yellow right now. Going to the right. Little bit of space. Social. Unable to do anything. Swarming defense by Portugal. Ice too fast. Slowing it down. Freezing the offense. Trying to find the right hole. Going right there to Social. LCB again from 3. This man's on fire, baby.
A ridiculously epic performance so far from LCB. You gotta be kidding me. 8-point Filipino lead right here. and they are absolutely dominating in the first half of this one. We get one of the dunks of the tournament right there from 𝐷𝐞𝐫𝐞 though, slamming it home.
I like it, I love it. Like I say, give me more of it. LCB down to the left side, trying to find the open man, giving it to 𝐒𝐿. Right on top of the key, unable to knock it down at the foul line.
Unlucky, uncharacteristic misses, no brain. Salazar in traffic, cocks it back, throws it down. Winchester style, impressive stuff.
He's definitely lock and loaded. LCB again, controlling the tempo. Going right down, but also almost a steal from Portugal. Cutting to the glass, right there, ice too fast, dunking it down.
Again, pushes this lead back to 6. Time for Philippines to play some defense. They're going full court pressure. Not too shabby, hard to hang with 𝐷𝐞𝐫𝐞. That guy can break ankles like they're glass. Henry Jones wants the 3, rattles it home. The big man making it look easy. It's anything but.
The law firm dropping down that gavel. I'm liking it. Let's see it, big fella. It's going to be between Henry Jones and Don Preach. Oh my goodness, that was a deep bomber, but could not knock it down. Well, a foul. Keep it on the Philippine side.
I mean, he's activated. He's got deep bomber. He said, you know what? I'm feeling it. Let's go. A little bit of Filipino courage right there. You love to see it. Feeling the hometown crowd behind him. 𝐒𝐿's going to pull the trigger. It rims out. Unlucky right there. 𝐷𝐞𝐫𝐞 coming back the other way. Quick foul right there. Slows things down.
That was 2 different builds going one-on-one. Understanding way too quick. He has great speed with the ball. Let me just foul because I got some good.
The calm's being kept up by both teams here. Of course, you don't become one of the top 4 teams in the world unless you have fantastic communication, fantastic game plan and preparation. Nice work there from 𝐷𝐞𝐫𝐞. Not enough though, as Don Preach is going to rip down that board. Opportunity here for Philippines to close out the half in style, just like that. 34-28.
Corrects his mistakes. He made that first one, made it a little harder than it was, but that second one made it look easy. 𝐷𝐞𝐫𝐞 going back and forth, trying to find a lane. Great defense from the Philippines, but a nice shorty couldn't knock it down.
Couple of uncharacteristic misses for him as LCB back the other way. It rims out, even though he's activated, couldn't quite stroke a green. Unlucky. Definitely feeling himself though. I'm liking this audacious style, this side of him we're seeing here, Vince, because obviously it's working. They're up by 6.
Yeah, and gotta be careful. That deep bomber doesn't mean shots are easier, just extending the range. Just that little green bar, or when you're adjusting your shot, it's just a little easier to make. But it extends it, and we're going to the half. 34-28. Philippines are up. Clark, are you ready? Are you still excited for this bronze medal round? Make some noise!
You can see what it means to him right there. And again, a dead heap in terms of stats. Just, what, 1.2 points between the teams, point per game. Nothing between them whatsoever. Shout out to the graphics crew, the photographers. They did a fantastic job here. The full production has been world class. There's literally an army of 100 people behind the scenes to build the very stage we're standing on, mate. World class performance from everybody here in the preparation.
Now, I know this is crazy, and Clark, what if we had the World Finals in Lisbon? I think it'd be just as exciting. We got to go back and forth. We have no favorites here, but I love when the hometown crowd is rooting on for their team. But we love basketball. This is a basketball country, and we're going to see it right to the end. These will be the last games of eFIBA Season 3, and I would not want to share it to anybody else but you, Chris Simpson.
No better man to be on the desk with than you, Mr. Vince Chang, a.k.a. The Energy. But here we go. Ice too fast, trying to work an open shot. Gives it to Don, who's going to throw that down. Big man getting his chance to shine in the sun right there. As we get a turnover as well. Straight back into it, the Philippines.
Let's see, it's going to Don Preach. Back and forth. Oh, got that turnover. Amazing defense from Portugal. Staying in the passing lane. 𝐷𝐞𝐫𝐞 getting creative. Going around behind the back of ice too fast. Reminding me of the longest yard. Just playing some playground stuff. Henry Jones going up. Great defense. No brain Salazar. 6 seconds left on the shot clock. Find the man of no brain Salazar. He got to put it up. Almost a shot clock violation. The hand was up. Great defense from the Philippines.
You can see what it means to the fans as well, cheering their team on, because the Philippines have a chance to take a double-digit lead right here, Vince. This is absolutely massive in the third, trying to stamp their authority on this game. Don, underneath, gets the put in. 10-point lead, Philippines.
He gave him a play he couldn't refuse.
They got to call him the Don. No brain Salazar finds himself open. Player of that caliber isn't going to miss. Fantastic shot.
38-31, 3:28 left in the third. Again, this is still best of three. This is only the first game. LCB going down the center of the court, trying to find an open slot. Who's going to do a cut? What a foul. They're getting a little handsy in that full court pressure.
A little bit, but the Zebra's been letting them play. We haven't seen a lot of them so far in this one. 3:18 in the third, 7-point lead for the Philippines. Hometown Heroes trying to bring home some hardware. Bronze medal series right here, best of three as you mentioned, which means even if Portugal drop this one, they're still in it to win it. It's going to be baseline inbounds here for the Philippines. Oh, which way is that going? It's a turnover. Really good hustle right there from the Portuguese on the inbounds.
Little lapse in the brain right there. PT Creative giving it to No Brain Salazar. Salazar behind the back, another foul. Now they're getting way too handsy. This isn't UFC, this is NBA.
Right. Refs getting a little more involved in this one. Obviously, it's a tight contest down the stretch. Fantastic defense. It's been scrappy here in the third for sure, Vince. Neither team wanted to give or take an inch. It's absolutely a dogfight. Don getting a handoff. Finds Clue. Brings it out. He's going to settle for that jumper, and he knocks it down, rabbit in the hat.
I'm loving that footwork. I'm telling you, he was prepared to knock down that little midi, but that patience is key. He understands the fundamentals of this game. PT Creative going down left, trying to show what he knows to that short corner. Salazar, top of the key, pump fake, unable to get anything. Henry Jones is open, gives up to him. The law firm getting two body bags, 40-33. Philippines still up by 7.
Fantastic dunk there from Henry Jones, risking that 3-second offensive violation. We got a foul off the ball. It's going to be the Philippines ball still. Inbound to LCB. Finds himself open. Oh, no contact called. It's actually going to be a steal. And Lourinho down the other end with the dunk cuts the lead to 5.
Coast to coast, defense to offense, just like that. LCB still getting the tempo for the Philippines. Don Preetz, big fella on top. Back and forth. They're a great duo like Naruto and Sasuke. Let's see if they can take out this boss of Portugal. LCB giving it to Don Preetz, going for a dumper, gets foul going up.
Okay, it's a rejection. 4.4 on the shot clock. Out of bounds. It will be the Filipino ball, but look at right there. Fantastic steal off the inbounds. Portugal fighting back in this one, trying to set themselves up for a comeback either here in the third or into the fourth. PT Creative standing two-handed dunk. You love to see it. The lead is 3.
Liking the guards, driving to the lane, bringing some more pain. LCB right to Social. Social's been a little quiet this game, but you know he can awaken at any time. LCP taking his time. The Targaryen going off the right side. 3 seconds left in the shot clock. Shooting, unable to knock it down. Great rebound by Don Preetz. See if it's going to happen again. Social trying again, reset the offense. There's no rush. 42 seconds left in the third. We still got another quarter and another game. LCB, 1 second left, kissing off the glass, couldn't get it done.
Really patient offense right there from the Philippines, but it has to be said, just good enough defense from Portugal as well to hang with them for a couple of shot clock resets there as they now cut the lead to 1. It's a really good run here for the Portuguese.
You know they try to put their claws, their talons, their teeth in any kind of opponent, and they're going to find a way to get them down. But as you see, 40-31, they could be the comeback kids.
Ooh, trying to play upset right here, Portugal. This is a fantastic run in the third. 15 seconds to play, no shot clock. LCB probably going to take his sweet time. Dom Perch trying to set that pick, get a little bit of a pocket for his shooter. Good ball rotation, 3 to shoot. Got to have it now. Low percentage shot. Third quarter ends, but it goes in. Was it 2 or 3? We'll find out in a moment.
That shot was
It was a 3. 4-point lead here for the Philippines.
I like it. LCB trying again. Icy fast to Don Breach. Great give and go. Going right to the hole.
5 quick points here for the Philippines to finish the third and start the fourth. And Portugal find themselves down by 6. Lourinho in the paint. No brain Salazar thought about it, pumped the brakes. Henry Jones doing a good job making a nuisance of himself right there. Ice too fast though, sticks to it. Henry Jones down low, gonna have the dunk.
See they're going to respond. Only a 4-point game. 45-41. 4:16 left in the fourth of this first, a best of 3. LCB gets fouled. As you see, all the players getting a little sip of Red Bull. Red Bull giving them wings, also giving them range, giving them defense, and also the power to compete on the level of eFIBA Season 3.
Ice too fast, finds Social wide open for the 3. Hesitated for a moment, then banged it home. That is a massive bucket here in the fourth. The Philippines now have a 7-point lead. Portugal with a little bit of a hill to climb here. Not a mountain, but with pickpockets like that, you're looking pretty hungry right there, the Philippines. That's a 9-point lead and a little bit of a reprieve timeout here for this embattled Portuguese team.
And Pampanga is known as the culinary capital of the Philippines. And as you see, that beautiful dish was a fantastic finish. I'm getting hungry just thinking about it.
Well, it is dinner time as No Brain Salazar serves up a feast of 3s to cut the lead back to 6 right here. 3:33 to play in the fourth here, Vince. Game 1, bronze medal match here. eFIBA Season 3 World Finals in Clark, Philippines. The hometown heroes trying to get some hardware and some money bags and be able to claim that they're the 3rd best 2K nation in the world. So far, so good. But don't look now. Portugal trying to make a comeback. Simon B. Bolin got to call a timeout to avoid that 3-second violation.
Did you see that defense from Don Preach? Did not leave his feet, kept his hands up. That is defense 101. I know the coach is proud of that. No need for a foul. Just get the turnover and let them put their backs to the wall. 8 seconds left in the shot clock. 3 of 5 left in the fourth. But B, you know he can score from there. Kisses off the glass, 50-46. Philippines get it on the inbound. 22 seconds left on that shot clock. They got a lot of time to make a decision. No need to rush. Time is their friend. LCB looking for that pick and roll. Get him to ice too fast. Nice little mid-range, unable to get some change.
Really good stop right there for the Portuguese. You can see the hustle they're putting in, the effort they're putting in defensively. Henry Jones down low, calls the timeout again. Don't want to turn it over, don't want to give up the offensive 3-second right there. They are within touching distance here, Portugal. Massive stop, massive play right here needed by the Philippines. They want to cement this lead, Vince. Portugal, on the other hand, have a chance to claw their way back into it. Halfway through the fourth quarter in game number 1. Everything to play for right here. PT Creative with the rock at the top of the key. Nice move there. Big old rejection right there. A couple of Filipinos collided in on him, and it's back the other way to LCB.
As I said, the 5-finger set to the ball. Slap rejection. Great defensive play from the Philippines. And shout out to Ikelas Filipinas. I know we got a lot of fans here.
The crowd absolutely loving it. They know the clock is their friend. They don't need to rush. They can go through the motions here, wait for the shot they like. LCB trying to get open, trying to break some ankles. Off balance 3. Big old rebound there from Dom Preach though. Gets to reset the clock. Every second that ticks by, a second closer to an L for Portugal and a dub here for the Filipinos.
Weaving right through that defense like a jitney through Clark. I had no care who was in front of him. I don't know the crash rate out here, but that was fast and it was brass.
And listen to the crowd chanting defense. The atmosphere has been brilliant here in Clark. Big rebound right there Bear hug of a foul.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
6-point deficit, 92 seconds left. 14 on the shot clock. PT Creative gonna find 𝐒𝐫𝐴 cutting to the basket with a nice two-handed dunk.
Great cut going to the rim. The Portuguese are going nowhere. They're resilient and they know how to come back from being down. But let's see if Philippines can hold this lead. 52-48, minute 19. Oh, great steal from Portugal. Let's see if they're gonna score on this one. They gotta convert. Going up on the, oh baby! That would have been nasty.
An attempted alley-oop to himself in a bronze medal game. That man's got guts right there. Ice gonna hammer home a free throw. Fantastic. 6-point lead here. Listen to that crowd go, Vince. You know what it means to this team. You know what it means to these fans. The lead is 3. That's the closest they've come. The Portuguese saying one more stop, one more play, and we're back in this. 49.5 seconds. We got to have absolute perfection for the Philippines if they want to get out of here with the win.
And this is just game 1 of this best of 3. Philippines, Portugal, I love it, baby. The competition is at its highest. LCB, you know him, he knows me. Let's see if he can score. Oh, going for the 3, now behind the back tween with the clue, giving it to the social on the corner. 1 second left, it's up and unable to knock it down.
Massive defensive stand there by Portugal. Will they turn out to be naughty by nature right here? Barely anything between game clock and shot clock. PT Creative from deep, it rims out. Is that gonna be all she wrote in this one? A quick foul right there from Portugal. Nowhere near the bonus. Unlucky miss right there. And it looks as though with 6.7 seconds left, barring an absolute catastrophe, as they're gonna send the Philippines to the line right here.
Tensions are high. My eyelids are sweating. My voice is going, but my energy is still on fleek. Knocking down the first free throw. 55-51. 3.9 left in the game. We've seen a 5-point play before, though.
We have seen a 5-point play. Shout out to Team New Zealand. The first 5-point play in eFIBA history. Quick catch, shoot, 𝐒𝐫𝐴, off balance. That's going to be all she wrote. Game 1 of the bronze medal series going to the Philippines, and you can see him chirping right there.